Another day of testimony in the retrial of two men accused of plotting to kidnap the governor. Barry Croft and Adam Fox were back in court today. Doug Reardon was also inside the courthouse. He joins us live tonight with a recap of what we heard today. Doug.
Yeah, good afternoon, Josh. Fox and Croft sat silently today while hearing familiar testimony, including their own voices captured on secret recordings and the sounds of bombs detonating at trials that they had done on explosives. Again, none of this is necessarily new, but this is a new jury, so ideally for the first time, this is their first time hearing it. You'll recall that two of their former co-defendants, Daniel Harris and Brandon Caserta, were cleared of all charges back in April. The jury, though, back then couldn't reach a decision on Barry Croft and Adam Fox's charges of conspiracy to kidnap and possession of a weapon of mass destruction and a dangerous device, so they are being retried. Today, two FBI agents testified. Both of them worked on this case. They again told a new jury that the agency had been investigating Croft out of his home state of Delaware as early as 2019, long before COVID struck and long before the alleged kidnapping scheme was concocted over frustrations tied to COVID. Now, Croft crossed the FBI's radar after talking online about killing law enforcement officers, federal agents, and even sitting governors of other states. It's all evidence that we've heard before, but this time around, will we hear from people that we didn't last time? That's possible. People like Steve Robeson, an undercover informant who pleaded the fifth during his first attempt, their first attempt at trying to get him to testify during that first trial. Or could we even hear from Barry Croft himself? We asked his attorney about both of those possibilities today.
I mean, Robeson's got all sorts of issues, and I don't think they're going to bring him. I don't think we're going to hear from Robeson.
Do you think this time around you'll put your client on the stand?
I'm not going to talk to you about trial strategy, but thanks.
Yeah, so kind of a non-answer there. We will just have to wait and see. But as you might recall, two of the other co-defendants in this case, Ty Garbin and Caleb Franks, did take the stand during the original trial. Garbin is now in prison for 6 years after taking a plea deal, and Franks will be sentenced after he testifies at the conclusion of this trial. We're live in downtown Grand Rapids. Doug Reardon, Fox 17 News.